Very good morning, my dear children. Myself, Mr. Pranay Vidyut, who is before you representing Masterminds Educational Institutions. Are you a bit tensed? Of course, yes, so because tomorrow is our advanced accounting examination and the first ever examination of cainter. But no worries, my dear children. I'm here in order to relax you a bit by giving you some guidelines like how to prepare for the tomorrow's examination. And at this point of time, obviously, you'll be having lots and lots of things running in your mind. Something like, is it really necessary to watch this video? Why this video? Let me go ahead with my preparation. But, my dear children, please spare just 5 to 10 minutes of your time. I know that it's very valuable, but I'm pretty sure that you're not going to disappoint. And just concentrate on the guidelines that I've been telling you and prepare in that order. And pretty sure you're going to get very good marks, if possible even exemption in your examination. And the whole topics we have divided into first priority, second priority and third priority. I'm going to show you what are the first, second and third priority chapters and what topics are to be prepared in that chapters. And let me start. And as I said, this is day before examination strategy, and the first priority chapters, we had around kept 12 chapters in this, and we kept around 9 plus 9, totally 18 chapters in second and third priority. And also going to tell you what are the most important things that you're supposed to prepare in each and every chapter. And let me start, my dear children, the first priority chapters. The first one, preparation of financial statements. Mostly, damn sure, you're going to get a 14 marks from this. Mostly you'll be getting a 14 marks question from this. Something like he'll be asking you to prepare balance sheet, P&L, including notes to accounts. So please concentrate on all the adjustments. This is one more very important thing, my dear children. Don't just prepare problems. Concentrate on the adjustments. Dissect the whole problem into various parts and please concentrate on each and every adjustment and each and every part. Then, even though in the examination 2 to 3 questions were merged, and if he is drafting a single problem, you'll be in a very comfortable zone to answer that problem. Otherwise, you will be in a very riskier zone. And yes, let's go back. Coming to this chapter, again, please concentrate on dividend declaration rules. There are 4 rules and of course theoretically 6 rules, but for problematics there will be 4 rules. Something like what is the maximum amount of withdrawal, what is the maximum average rate of dividend, what is the minimum amount of reserves to be maintained after payment of dividend, so etc. So please concentrate even on that model where he might test you the same for 5 marks. And moving on to the next thing, my dear children, investment accounts. So please concentrate on whole chapter. I mean to tell, initially scenario based questions where you might get a 5 marks question, and concentrate on debenture investment and also concentrate on equity investments, because you might even get a comprehensive question for 14 marks. So my dear children, you know, from investment accounts you might get even a 5 marks question or a 7 marks question or even a 14 marks question. So please take more care. And moving on to the next thing, buyback. Never ever leave this chapter buyback, because you might get a 7 marks or even a 10 marks in MCQs, or straight away you might get even a 14 marks question. Concentrate on tests for buyback initially, especially debt is to equity test, especially framing the equation, because students will be very much confused with that area. Otherwise, rest everything is pretty simple. And next is all about amalgamation. My dear children, it's highly recommended to prepare each and every problem from amalgamation, and the first priority is to prepare PC from each and every problem. Whatever resource that are available and from whatever questions you have prepared, whatever questions that are available from whatever resources you have prepared, it is highly recommended to go to PC first. Computation of PC is mandatory in each and every question, because only when you have idea of computing the PC, the rest of the question you can solve in a very relaxed zone. Especially in the examination, you will be getting confused only with PC. If you have got PC, rest everything is pretty simple. And damn sure you're going to get a 14 marks question, and please concentrate on PC and then purchase method. Coming to consolidation, of course the first preference is for consolidated balance sheet, and the next preference is for consolidated P&L account. And also coming to consolidated balance sheet, please concentrate on the adjustments of pre-acquisition dividend, upstream and downstream and sale of goods, and revaluation. Please concentrate initially on these adjustments, and also just revise AS 23, like single format is highly enough to revise. You can manage very well with it. And coming to AS 27, please concentrate on JCO and JCE, and also please try to have the comprehensive knowledge on all these three chapters, like how to prepare a consolidated balance sheet if all the three elements are there in the question. I mean to tell, like holding is having a subsidiary, joint venture, and also associate. Please take care, and damn sure 14 marks question. And moving on to the next thing, framework. And in the recent times, right from the 2016 syllabus, and of course now 23 syllabus is running, even in this syllabus, he is asking a sure short question from framework to the extent of 5 to 7 marks. So please concentrate on framework. And moving on to the next thing, next priority is coming to purely accounting standards like AS 12, AS 16, 19, 20, 26, 28, where you might get either a 4 marks question or a 5 marks question or even a 7 marks question. Now, on what areas you have to give importance? So coming to accounting standard number 12, give prior importance to refund of grants. And coming to accounting standard number 16, my dear children, it's a big bouncer to each and every student. Because how many models you prepare, you're going to get a different model from accounting standard number 16, especially the concept of computing interest with the help of weighted average cost of qualifying asset. That concept is very typical. Concept is very easy, but drafting problems is very typical from that area. So try to prepare it. If you feel that's a simple problem, just attempt in the examination. Otherwise, better to leave it. It's highly recommended. And coming to AS 19, see, this time there might be chances to get a question from AS 19, 12, 26, 28, and that's the reason we actually predicted it and we actually kept it under first priority chapters. And yeah, coming to AS 19, first concentrate on sale and lease back if it is an operating lease, and then also concentrate on finance lease. Coming to AS 20, be careful with computation of denominator first, that is like veins. In each and every problem, compute weighted average number of equity shares. Numerator, you can obviously do it. Of course, extend your little concentration for dilutive EPS, and then rights issue adjusted EPS also. And coming to AS 26, please concentrate on amortization and research and developments. And coming to AS 28, only one model is there. It's highly recommended from all the new chapters. Prepare the questions which were given exclusively in the study material first, and then go for the remaining things. And yeah, this time there might be quite a good number of chances to get a question from accounting standard number 28. And let me go for second priority chapters, my dear children. On internal reconstruction, you can initially prepare journal entries, preparation of capital reduction account, cash account, and balance sheet, and of course party wise settlement. And please don't leave share surrendered concept, at least see it once, because you know people will be leaving share surrendered concept and straight away they will be going to the examination, and in examination they are seeing that concept and counterfeiting there. They are unable to find it with it because they might not prepare it properly. So please don't leave that, please concentrate on that. And the next one, cash flow statement. You might confine only to operating activities, whether under indirect method or direct method. All the lengthy problems he is not actually asking, so it's okay. So from internal reconstruction, you might get a 14 marks or a 10 marks question too. And cash flow statement, mostly he'll confine to 5 or 7 marks. And coming to the next one, dependent branches. See the point. Second priority, dependent, and third priority, independent. From independent branches, give the first priority only to the foreign branches. Apart from that, nothing else. And of course, journal entries, including interbranch transactions ledger. And coming to dependent branches, please concentrate on debtors method and stock and debtors method. And he will be asking only for 7 marks or 5 marks, not more than that. Coming to independent branches, you can take the rest of the things as choice. I mean to tell something like incorporation and reconciliation. Anyways, let's go back for second priority chapters. And coming to the next chapter, that's all about accounting standards, AS 2, AS 5, 9, 10, 25 and 29. Coming to 25, we actually kept it under second priority because it's very simple. Even though you did not prepare, you can comfortably answer. But take more care, my dear children. Please concentrate on all the ICAI study material problems. And this was a newly introduced standard in syllabus 23. And anyways, let's go in the order. Coming to accounting standard number 2, prepare for computation of closing stock. I mean to tell valuation at cost or NRV, whichever is lower, valuation of closing stock. Be careful in computation of closing stock. And A7, year-wise contract accounts. Initially, it's important, and also disclosures part is important, and also concentrate on provision for losses. And coming to accounting standard number 9, sale of goods is your first priority. And AS10, depreciation, subsequent expenditure, revaluation is your first priority. AS25, already discussed all the study material problems. And coming to accounting standard number 29, it's highly recommended to concentrate on provision aspects rather than on contingent liability and contingent asset. And also coming to provision, whether to create or not, be sure with the definition. Unless and until you are not comfortable with the definition of provision, you can't do any magic if you have got any new kind of question in the examination. And now coming to the last priority chapters, those are third priority chapters already discussed with independent branches. And now intro to accounting standards, just concentrate on SMC and non-SMC level 1, level 2, level 3. That's highly enough. Applicability of accounting standards. And standards is 1, 11, 15, 17, 18, 22 and 24. This time less chances to go ask a question from 22, 15, yes, very less chances, and even 24 too. And my dear children, coming to accounting standard number 1, it's very simple. You can just concentrate on the terminology, how they are unfolding the terminology there. A11, please concentrate on FCT and also including paragraph number 46 and 46A. And then the next priority is for forward exchange contracts. A15, just confined to the institute material problematic parts, that's highly enough. A17, reportable segments, all the 5 tests, that's highly enough. And A18, whether they are relative or not, concentrate on paragraph number 3 initially, that's enough. And coming to accounting standard number 22, whether to create DTA or not, reversal of DTA or creation of DTA, reversal of DTL or creation of DTL, that concept, initially concentrate on that concept. And coming to accounting standard number 24, those activities which are not discontinuing operations, initially concentrate on all those chapters. And my dear children, never ever less, all the best for your examination. Hope all the positivity should be with you, and you should rock in your examination. And my dear children, last but not least, please go through the document of guest questions which was released by our institution. Reason being, always there are very good number of chances that you're going to get the questions from guest questions part. Almost, sir, and one more thing, we are not exclusively telling that this is your guest question. We are telling that from this model, you will be able to solve it in the examination. So please concentrate on the guest models or guest topics or the guest questions that we have released. And my dear children, please be relaxed before writing your examination, and never dare to attempt compulsory question at first, because sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times it will be very tricky. And also never answer your MCQs at first instance. Answer your MCQs after attempting 2 or 3 descriptive questions, then go for MCQs and come back. Never keep MCQs till last, never attempt at first. And also compulsory questions, please don't dare to attempt it first. If possible, see that question at last. And my dear children, after the completion of your advanced accounting examination, come to our channel and please do watch the day before examination strategy with respect to law, and then start your preparation. Hope you liked the video. Give a big thumbs up and all the best for your examination. Thank you.